For better living, are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thinking of life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today for this tutorial we're going to be using the EZ Braid in color 1B for this, and we use a total of 4 packs of hair. Now you guys, this is the thickest and strongest hair I've ever worked with, especially for cornrows. This is like not the ideal texture. As you can see, her hair is like super coarse, and every time I blow dried it literally shrunk right back. So it was such a struggle. Even though it was still smoking, this hair did not budge. But we're gonna power through this. Okay, my fingers was hurting, but we're gonna get through it. So first I do a diagonal parting, and then I section it off into little pieces. So that's the first big section I'm gonna be working with, and then I take out little sections from the big section that I parted off. And then we're gonna do like the little feeding braids. Of course, I always start with her natural hair because I feel like it's more realistic when you start with the natural hair and then add hair as you go. So basically you always start with small piece of hair, and then you gradually increase it in size as you go along. Now it's very important, okay, emphasis on important, to use some type of a gel or something just to get the hair to kind of cooperate with you, because this hair is so thick, you guys. And especially for braids or cornrow styles like lemonade braids, it's so important for the hair to look neat. And I high-key struggled with this hair, like I'm not gonna lie. Like the product I was using wasn't even working. Like the product I normally rely on did not work. So if you have anything stronger than the jam or the beeswax, use it, because 4C hair, I thought I was 4C, but apparently not, because she's 4C. So yeah, it was very hard for me to do. See, I had to go back and like brush out the hair and just like make sure like it's really nice and stretched. I could have flat ironed it, but what's the purpose of doing a protective style if you're adding all that extra strain? You know what I mean? It's just, it kind of doesn't really make any sense. But yeah, so do your best, okay? I did my best. But yeah, we just gonna make it work. So basically just start off with her natural hair and then begin to add hair as you go along. So if any one of you guys have any tips and tricks of how to get 4C hair to look really nice and neat and perfect with cornrows, let us know in the comment section, because we need the tea. Like if anybody knows, just let us know. Like what do you do to make sure that it's really nice and not like kinky when you're braiding it? Just let us know without having to alter the texture with heat or anything like that. Like what are your tips? What products do you use? Any recommendations? Because we are here to learn. So if anybody is sharing tips, I would gladly take them from you guys. Okay, so yeah, let us know in the comment section. So yeah, basically just going to be repeating this step until I have completed this section I'm parting from, and then I'm going to proceed on to the next section, and I'll see you guys when we get there, okay? Okay, so for her lemonade braids, we're going to be doing 2 braids coming towards the side of her face on the opposite end because, you know, we have to be extra, and I think it's super cute and it adds a lot of flavor and flair to the hairstyle. We're going to add some beads to it. So yeah, we're just taking very little section on the side, like very little, like very little, and we're going to be braiding that down, starting with her natural hair and then adding hair as we go. I'm only going to be adding about 4 strands of braiding hair as I go, so it's not so thick or it's not so full. So yeah. So I'm gonna do a couple of braids coming towards like her temple to the opposite end of her hair, temple to temple pretty much. Just gonna be like really nice, simple, straight line. Well, not straight. The front is gonna be a little bit angled, but then basically it's gonna be going straight back. And yeah, I don't know, you guys. Does anyone like to like braid the hair halfway? Like while you're braiding, like instead of completing the braids, you kind of leave all of them halfway and then go back later to like complete it. I think it's faster than actually braiding through to the very bottom for each braids, because I feel like that takes longer. I don't know, or maybe I'm tripping. I feel like it just takes longer overall, like if you have to complete each strand of hair. Like I'd rather do all the cornrows and like go back in and do all the individual braids. Like I like to compartmentalize different, you know, activity or, you know, whatever when it comes to braiding hair. Let me know what you do. What's your method? What helps you work faster? Okay, so now that we are done, I like to dip the hair in hot water. Like I said, always cover your clients, and you do this every week, so always cover your client. Make sure that they're protected, and also make sure you have a towel protecting you as well. And yeah, just be extra careful with this. If you're not comfortable with this, get somebody that is comfortable and skip this. Just get help. Instead of trying to do something that you're not comfortable at. So just taking a pair of scissors, I'm just going to be trimming the stray hairs, and then I'm taking some mousse to kind of take down the hair that I missed, and also keep the hair from being bumpy. Do you get it? I want it to look very nice and flat on her face. So after putting this mousse all over her hair, I like to take a strip, the wraps, and wrap her hair with it and tie it at the back to make sure that it's nice and flat. And then I put her under the dryer for maybe 10 minutes, and afterwards, I just take her out, and that's just about it. But I was very hungry, so I went and grabbed a banana to snack on while she was under the dryer. But yeah, while we took her out, we ended up putting the beads on those braids we did coming towards her face. I just did some very subtle beads color, very brown. I got mine from home decor, home goods. Yeah, home goods. And yeah, they're very nice and cute. But yeah, this is the finished product. I of course slicked down her baby hairs, and this is the final look. I don't think it looked that bad. I was kind of freaking out a little bit because her hair is so natural, but it looked pretty good when we were done. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, share, and leave a comment and say hi. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a merry day, and God bless.